Just like old times, yeah. I don't know how to work this thing, and I'm sorry I had so much silence at the beginning of the show, but I am here, and I am live, and I am just trying this out. Trying out a new setup and stuff. I got an opportunity to come back on Spreaker, so I thought I would just reintroduce myself, if I could speak. I talk all day long for work, so if I'm a little wired out, I do apologize. And everybody, I am here. Anybody wants to come and talk with me, chat with me, whatever, come say hi, hello, how you doing? I'd be grateful to hear from you. I'm going to try to start rebroadcasting and kind of bring my brand of radio back to Spreaker. I don't know if I'm going to do music. I don't know if I'm going to just do chat. We're just gonna see how it goes and see what the kind of effect and response I get from people. But if you want me to play music, I'll play music for you. I know a lot of people do a lot of talk shows, and here my doggies in the background, they decided they wanted to chime in. How's everybody been doing? Did they miss us? Well, I am back on the Gyps Zone. As you can see, I am Gyps, and it's been a while, and I really miss doing this. I'm trying actually this on my iPad, so I don't know how the sound quality is going to be. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I know that there's a little bit of silence at the beginning. Just hanging in there, working, going to school still. Miss you guys, jamming and stuff. So I really want to, I don't really have any idea what I really want to talk about. As you can see, I'm just kind of babbling. I want to really get you guys involved. I want to make it very interactive. I want to build the audience again. I may put a small music show up if I can get things up and running. I just haven't done it. I've had some issues with some equipment not working properly. Windows 10 kind of put a wrench in things, and so it kind of made things a little bit more difficult to get things up and running, but I'm gonna kind of do that. And I'm glad that I had this opportunity to come here and say hello and say hi and see if you guys give me any response to this. I'm good. This is a test show, so if it doesn't sound great, that's okay. Let me know what you think it sounds like, and then we will go from there. I'd like to talk about upcoming topics. I know everybody is probably so sick and tired of the election news and all this crap and other stuff. Who do you guys think are going to win? Everybody knows that I am not a Republican. I've had been on other shows saying I'm not a Republican, and and I went into a den of Republicans and held my own. So if I can do that, I can really back up my own opinions and my feelings on things. Personally, I like Trump. But I do not want to see him in the presidency. I think that would be the biggest mistake. He's a hothead. He's a retard. He may be able to fake people on how well he runs businesses, and he's funny on TV. But do we really want this nut job in office? Really? Seriously? He's ready to blow up everything and anything that comes towards him. Now, how the heck are we going to live with something like that in the midst of our presidency? We need someone. Yeah, I know y'all are thinking, well, Hillary's probably, not the greatest candidate, but when you've got Hillary, you got to pick from Hillary, and you got to pick from Trump. Who do you pick from? Who's going to be a better representative, and who's going to be an adult when it comes to that position? Who's not going to whine, if she doesn't get her way? Every time there's something bad that goes on with Trump, what does he do? He whines. Oh, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. Oh, this is fake. I'm gonna, and if he doesn't win, he's gonna, say, well, that we had problems in the voting booths, and there's fake ballots and this and that, and all he keeps doing is bringing up in the debates. He keeps bringing up all the emails. Well, let it go. It's already been done and over with. Okay, stop bringing up old news. Well, as Hillary said in the last debate, what she's been doing in the last 30 years, what she's been doing. She's got a lot, she's got a lot of experience. She's got a lot of people that are behind her. I want to see a woman in the presidency. I honestly like the Clintons. I know, whatever discrepancies they've had in the past. I think that Hillary's going to do a much better job for the country than Trump would. Trump is just not gonna. Trump is going to be a big, big issue. I'm not going to talk about this anymore, but you probably are going to start yelling and screaming at me. That's fine. We all have our opinions, and that's great and wonderful. But you know, everybody's got to have their opinions, and everybody's got to have their feelings, and respect that. If you've got a comment, you know, please, please go ahead and, you know, say them. That's fine. If you want to, you know, if you've got your opinions, that's great and dandy. I've got another topic that I really, really want to talk about, and I know that there's several people that are not going to be surprised by me saying this. Go Cubbies, go Cubbies, go Cubbies. I cannot believe the Cubbies are in the World Series. To have them in the World Series after all this time is an absolute, you know, wonderful thing. I'm from Chicago, and I'm a diehard Cubs fan, and just to see them in the World Series in my lifetime is a wonderful thing. Now, if they win, that's going to be another thing. Chicago's really going to celebrate, you know, because it has been 103 years since they won a World Series. There's all been kind of rumors and kind of all kinds of aura over this, like they've been cursed for all this time, or why have they been losing? And you know, I've been researching this and looking at this. Why have they been losing? I mean, were they cursed? No one will know. Hopefully that curse is gone and we can move on and the Cubs can actually be a regular baseball team. I know everybody's got on baseball. I'm sick of hearing that too. But, hey, you know, they got the national championship, 2016. That's awesome. World Series for the Cubs. That's great. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, and this is Gyps Westhaven, and I'm going to give you guys a break, and I'll be right back.
And then the beat went spinning around again. And these 5 words are what I said. Let me see it shake. Let me see it shake. Let me see it shake. What's your mama getting you down to?
Well, I am back, and like I said, I'm not going to be here too much longer tonight. I just wanted to really, really just say hi, reach out to y'all, and see how everybody was doing. I haven't seen everybody in a long, long time. I have some friends that do pop in my Skype and say hello to me once in a while and make sure I'm okay, you know. So, and I'm here. And like I said, I'm going to put some shows together. I might record them offline and then just upload them. So I might be doing something like that. It might be a little bit easier for me, but I wanted to try this setup with my iPad and see how it works since I had never done a show with it. But if you guys have any comments or suggestions for me to do a show, please let me know. You can get me on Skype, get me on my Spreaker page. Y'all can just contact me that way. You can also text me. There is a text number in the chat or on the page. So if you guys want to, you know, text me or call me, you're welcome to. The number's there. It's listed. It's the 623-335-9571. You can reach me and text me. That's probably the easiest way to get a hold of me, or get me on Skype and I will contact you right away. But please, when you do contact me on Skype, I have a lot of people on Skype and I get a lot of weird things, so please let me know that you heard me on Spreaker so I know where you're coming from, and I know that, hey, this is someone who's a listener, and I'm contacting you on Skype, and I'll be glad to talk with you and chat with you. And you guys have a great night. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and go Cubbies.